Name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Throwing on first down is Carr. That's into the hands of his running back, McFarland. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. He's a reigning AFC Offensive Player of the Week, and defensively they have to find an answer for him.
And that's what you would do if you were calling plays, right? You'd
Absolutely.
make sure that he gets targeted. But the thing about it is the route running. That's what makes him so dangerous, is because no matter what is presented defensively, he runs his route with such skill that he's able to go up and get the football first in each and every situation.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It's 93. Check. Fresno. Hey, check, Mike.
Throwing again on second down. Carr. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 45-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Anthony McFarland, his first carry of the ball game. They'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for it. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Partner, is that what you call a quick hitter? That was actually a bolt of lightning, wasn't it, right out of the gate?
And, of course, on the heels of him winning AFC Offensive Player of the Week 1 week ago. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Carr. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And some room to roam now. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. That goes for a gain of 31.
They're moving the ball through the air pretty well in this opening drive, and to me it was evident that they were set on doing exactly that here to get this game started. And their belief and determination is certainly paying off.
They'll run with McFarland. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Anthony McFarland with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
This will make it into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. He finds an opening past the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
And it created a big run. Breaks through the contact, and he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
They run for the first time with Justice Hill, and he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a shotgun handoff to Hill. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Hey, that QB's trash. Will do. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
From the gun, it's Carr. That's complete. It's Anthony McFarland. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll move the chains.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Check. White.
Running with McFarland. Tim Settle, the Virginia Tech Hokie, in there on the stop.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
13.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. On the return, Johnson.
Do that again, baby. Do it again.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Let's go.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Carr. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Stop your whining. 48.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third.
Nigga Jalen Ramsey getting beat up in booty shoots. Like bad, dumbass. I don't know how he can't cover fucking.
I'll go from one personality, that's Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando. The coach.
Yeah.
He'll have stats and scores from around the
And then all this nigga doing all
no
play.
but you're stuck with me in this this booth.
Literally dropping that bitch off every time they get the ball.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. From midfield, here's Carr.
And look at this shit, yo. Like, I don't know how Ramsey's getting beat by Juju. Juju with no trait. Like, come on, yo.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about
like, that shit don't make no sense.
That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now Carr. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
Look at that shit, bitch.
Into a double team and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
At their own 20-yard
They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one.
Why, he ain't try to accept nothing?
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Flush to his right. And he'll toss
What defense is he in? Because I could have swore he just ran that. Cover full, run it again.
I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example.
It don't matter. It's the same thing. Same defense.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd.
We already had this discussion. Hell no.
Throwing again. Jackson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time.
That's alright. I got speed to beat that shit. You can run it all you want. Think you're going to use it. I'm going to test it, use it, bitch.
I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
From midfield now, here's Jackson.
Man, them bitch is coming hot.
And seeing no
That bitch TJ Watt come right in there.
Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want
He just did against me, but
exactly how this one was designed.
I mean, it is what it is.
Sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Broke through some contact.
I'm not double teaming none of them either, but
now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26
Lamar
seconds
tired
to
as
go
shit.
until halftime.
So at this point, I just gotta
So 3rd and
try to
2.
get him a
This
field
could be
goal.
possibly 4-down territory though if they're stopped. They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, the Ravens will call on Sam Cook to punt it away.
I need the Bucks to end with more total yards. That's gonna fuck my shit up. The game over.
To Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Watch it fuck my shit up. Yep. Bitches had 10 left yards. Bad beat.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision.
I said it's going to be hard to repeat that.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set up the line for this next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in
His
some
D-line
jeopardy?
is killing my O-line right now.
9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Henry.
How the fuck you ain't running him over?
It's a 4-yard pick.
Like, this weak ass, rookie ass nigga, man. Run that bitch ass nigga over.
That's a pretty run because
What are you doing, Derrick Henry?
sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
From the gun on 3rd down.
Damn! The fuck?
He's going down. TJ Watt in there to
This nigga Ronnie Stanley is a bitch.
now for him on the year.
TJ Watt is not like that, dummy. For this nigga just be coming off the block like that.
So he's on to punt it
Like
away.
Ronnie Stanley in a superstar tackle. Shit don't make no sense, yo. Like, really.
Johnson on the return. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but
Dummy, it's 3 down linemen. I played this nigga last year. TJ Watt ain't do none of that. It's 3 down linemen.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little.
Look at this nigga Jalen Ramsey getting beat.
By scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Don't worry about it.
Taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
At the 44-yard line.
Dummy, this shit don't make no sense, yo. Like, the way these niggas just folding, just don't make no sense.
On 1st down, McFarland.
My D-line is getting moved out the way, like his O-line is just
But from an offensive
great.
perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards.
And my shit is getting moved out the way, like, literally.
Have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Thrown away and incomplete. He was covered by Patrick Queen.
Like, these niggas literally acting retarded,
The
man.
34 here on 3rd down. Here's Carr to throw. This is
Everything is underneath. Like, literally underneath. And I'm playing underneath in cover 2. Like, where the fuck are y'all at, yo?
First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through, picking up the first.
The 29-yard line.
Like, where the fuck is they at? That shit don't make no sense. I'm playing this shit.
On the ground, it's McFarland.
Right up the fucking gut.
Down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Again, McFarland. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Squish, double, double. 58 the money. 58 the money. White Monday down.
To throw, it's Carr. And he hits
Everything is underneath.
He will
Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball underneath. Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball underneath. Like, come on, Al.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A give to the brother of JJ. This is Derek Watt. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
2nd and 9.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. It's a party now. It's a party now.
He's literally sitting here running the clock out. On 3rd down.
Here's McFarland.
On 3rd down. Just watching it trickle down.
At the 10-yard line. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
A gain of 2 brings up.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
7.
Steelers on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. McFarland once more. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
He's literally running clock, fam. It's 4th down inside the 12, and he just let 40 seconds run off.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll set them back 5.
Now he pick a play after 40 seconds ran off.
The kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Boswell's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, better little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. It's Jackson. Uncorks one for Davis. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
They go play action with Jackson. He finds Corey Davis. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Come on now.
Not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
50-yard line.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Jackson from the shotgun. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
They go play action now. Jackson. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. The gun, Jackson escaping the pressure right. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
That's the reason we ball for them. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Play action. Now Jackson buying time to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
So a field goal gets you back within a score, but they're going to go for the bigger chunk here. Kicking team on the sidelines. Offense on for 4th down. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This is a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And Tucker's kick right there, it's good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. The field goal we just saw has us now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? Might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose, as opposed to playing to win. They've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
3rd and 1.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Back to throw. Carr. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. Yeah, he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
This nigga Jalen Ramsey just sold the whole game, dummy. He just gave up another out route. He got 1 step ahead. He got everything he needs to be on that shit.
But in this case, he turned into bonus time and was off to the races for a monster play.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it 1 more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. Now a run with McFarland. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
On the play. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game.
He ain't gonna hike this bitch. I'm going outside. Kick a field goal, bitch. Or turn on 2 clock. I'm not ready to sit there while you fucking let the clock run. Hold 39 seconds. That's top.
Some yardage closer to the post, right? It's rare, but in this case, they'll definitely take it.
And Boswell's kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Jackson to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Now Jackson. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
For Justice Hill, incomplete. He was covered.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing now is Jackson. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. David Moore, the intended target, but now it's third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Here's Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Mark Andrews, incomplete. It's 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. One last shot for Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve.
I'm ready to stop playing like a faggy. Sunset shit allowed. Run the ball, throw drags. Run the ball, throw drags.
So for Pittsburgh,
play like a fucking
they
faggot.
remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year.
Jags, Steelers, Chargers.
Next week at home against the Chicago Bears. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Yeah. I've been told niggas don't put me in no commission. You ask me. Don't even ask me.